from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And so here is Chicago. Irving with it. Jackson in his pocket. George for three. Rodman with a rebound. In transition. Here's Irving. And that one drops for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Lopez. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Boy, Brook Lopez, no hesitation. Feathery touch for a big man. Love it.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And it's Lopez with the jam.
If you give Lopez a 7-footer with this much room, it's over.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And it's Irving off the drive. Lets it fly. George outside. Second shot opportunity. Ed Ewing gets it to go.
We know Paul George, a very capable playmaker, guys. He is brilliant as a passer.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Irving. Knocks it loose. Here's Ewing. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Pass to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Fernandez. 5 on the clock. Here's Rodman. Guarded by Banchero. Irving for three. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. .149 left to play in the first quarter. Banchero no good. And here's Detroit. Trailing by 4. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Fernandez knocks down the 18-footer.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
The kick out to Banchero. Back to George. Pass to Ewing. From 18 feet away. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Irving for three. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. They get it back. And here's Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Up top, Lopez. The rebound by Detroit. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Detroit trails by 5. The drive by Irving. Pass to E. It's tipped. Outside Buckner. inside. And the basket by Hachimura.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
George with it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Chicago ahead, up 3. After this break, and if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
It's good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Butler with the bucket.
Wow, you don't see Jimmy Butler go to the three-point opportunity that often, but knocks down a big-time shot there.
Outside for Irving. Fires high post. Buries the jump shot. And here's Detroit. On the wing, Hachimura. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Ewing. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you can run offense through Banchero time and time again. I mean, he is a special talent.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the lay-in. Rodman's got his first points of the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. George outside. It's Lopez. High post. Clock at 4. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. For Chicago. And it's Detroit with the ball. Here's Fernandez. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Detroit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
first
Mutombo.
half. 2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Mutombo. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Irving. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Mutombo. Yep, that one goes.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Fernandez. And the three-pointer goes. Fernandez has got 5.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Right wing. All alone. Rebound by Jackson. Hachimura outside. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball.
Away team ball.
Chicago with the ball. They trail by 1. Pass to Mutombo. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Here he goes. Here's Fernandez. Off the mark there with a 3. And so here is Chicago. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo inside. 5 to shoot. Back to Doncic. Over Hachimura. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Chicago ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Fernandez. Drills it from deep. Fernandez has got 8.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Aldridge with the bucket.
Such a nice touch on the ball from Aldridge. He knows exactly how much power to put on the inside shot.
Outside Irving. Jackson outside. Pass to Mutombo. Doncic with it. Shot clock at 6. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Detroit. 2-point game. Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Wow, get up there, Kyrie. You don't often see him show off those hops.
Pass to Keenan. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And then Beal with the thunder jam.
Well, the creativity of Bradley Beal, incredible.
On the wing, Irving. Top of the key. Here's Keenan. George outside. Second chance shot. Puts it up from 15. And that one's good. Thurman.
And he can get that shot anytime. He really can shoot over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Here's Keenan. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
The drive by Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Pass to Ewing. Oh, it's a big-time jam. Slams it right over Irving.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Beal with it. Guarded now by George. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. A big group substitution here for Detroit. .58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Ewing. Give him 8. Kicks it to George. Pass to to Keenan. The three is up. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Keenan's got 5 now.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Chicago leading by 5. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Chicago. Outside Irving. Pass to Hachimura. To win the run. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've reached the end of the third. Chicago ahead. They're up by 8. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so here is Chicago. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Doncic. Stolen by Ball. To the middle. Pass to Rizachet. Launches it from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Aldridge. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the length Aldridge has is problematic for defenses, which is why they resort to fouling him inside.
And so Aldridge nails them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Fernandez. And stolen by Aldridge. It's a one-on-one situation. They get it back. Kicks it to Doncic. Luka! Lethal! And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
I think that's going to stick with them for a while. Huge mistake at a critical juncture in the game.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
Once again, off the mark by Chicago.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Here's Fernandez. And the 3 off target. And Doncic has got the ball here for Chicago. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Mutombo. Pass to Doncic. Oh, and denial.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
That one goes in.
Call her hello. If you see bigger the dance,